Howdy.
Hey.
What's going on?
We're back. So I guess I'll start by saying a lot can happen in a month. We've kind of had a pretty busy last month over here in Colorado. And so where we last left off was we found a home that we really loved. We thought we were going to move forward with that, made some offers. And then that one did not work out. It fell through at the last moment. So we kind of were feeling really defeated immediately following that to have to be back at square one. We've been doing a lot of these trips, driving back and forth to North Carolina. And we were really hoping that was going to be the last trip that we took. And the next one would be like us moving.
But that didn't work out.
That didn't work out. So we kind of just were back at square one, and there's just like a lot that's been going on in the month of June to mid-July that we've been kind of just trying to figure out like what we're going to do next for our family. So ultimate goal is to find a house so we can kind of settle back into our own home routine. But until that happens, we're also just trying to embrace where we're at right now. So what are like some of the options that kind of came up for us?
So we took a great tour around Western Colorado. We went to Ouray and Telluride and Crested Butte and Aspen. And it was incredible. I mean, the views and the mountains and the aspen trees and hanging out with the kids and going in the hot tub. We just had a really good trip.
Stunning. That was amazing. The point of that trip was that we wanted to just really embrace Colorado summer. And while we're still here, like go see some of these towns that we had never been to. So even though like we're still trying to figure out where we're moving to, we just wanted to make sure we were still like planning really fun things to do with the kids in Colorado. And that little tour, it was just like a 2-night away thing. It did not disappoint.
Yeah, it was short, but we packed a lot into those 2 nights.
But like as far as the moving process, what were like some options that came up of like what we could do going forward?
Okay, so we were thinking about moving down to Atlanta to stay in my aunt's house because she said that it was going to be available. She kind of splits her time between Atlanta and the Florida Keys, so that was gonna be our plan.
That was gonna be a great option because we could bring the kids, we could have our own space, and we actually stored all of our other belongings in her basement. So like she was like, come be reunited with your stuff and like come look from the East Coast for homes, because this 3-day trip back and forth to look at homes in the car is just, it's a lot. So like if we could just make like a 4-hour trip to go look at homes, like that would just be so much more manageable.
So we were excited to do that.
That was our fallback.
But that's not working out, and for all the right reasons. But we're not going to Atlanta anymore. So now we're kind of resetting and reimagining how to continue our house hunt. Yeah. That being said, we do have a plan for next weekend. We're flying out to Virginia, just Darian and I, to go look at a house that we like enough to fly out to see it. So hopefully that one works out.
So we're like super excited about that because everything like kind of just seems to be happening for a reason. And like I think even through this spring, finding that other home like almost helped me like be distracted and help me like get through this like winter and spring in Colorado. And it just gave us like some excitement and momentum that was moving forward. And then even though that didn't work out, like in the meantime, you know, just things have been popping up that have been like just perfectly timed. And even though now Atlanta's not working out, like it literally maybe 2 days after their house isn't going to be free anymore. So we 2 days later found a home in Virginia that was pretty promising. And so we got on a video tour with a listing agent, and we like have kind of tried to do all of our like due diligence and checking on it before we actually like take the time to fly out and see. I would say the hardest thing about this house is that we don't know this area of Virginia. And so that's the main reason why we really feel like we need to get out there and we need to like drive around and just see if this would feel good for our family. So yeah, we're hopeful that this house will maybe be the one for us. So wish us luck. But if it doesn't work out, then we're going to go back to the drawing board again.
Yep.
And, you know, possibly be traveling around or renting something in the fall. But our plan still is to depart Colorado probably by end of September, October. So that's making our like last few months here, like we're just really trying to soak up all of the Colorado goodness. And like this weekend there was a rodeo in town and that was so awesome. And so we just really want to make sure we are staying present and grateful for where we're at while we have to keep searching for what's next for us. But we want to give an update on how the journey's going, and we will for sure keep you updated. And I try to keep daily posting things on Instagram about how we're just really enjoying this Colorado lifestyle and embracing it. So follow along there to see kind of the day-by-day happenings. But yeah, we'll definitely be sharing more about our journey to Virginia this weekend. So
stay tuned.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye.